She won't obsess over the guy who overtexts, or the one who tries too hard, or the one who shows up too available, too early. She might like him, she might keep him around, but she won't obsess over him. Because obsession doesn't come from comfort. It comes from curiosity, not from giving her everything, but from holding something back, not in a manipulative way, in a grounded way. Because obsession doesn't start with the chase. It starts with the presence of a man who feels like a mystery she actually wants to solve. Shift 1. Master the art of emotional tension. If she always knows what you're thinking, if you explain every move, every message, every pause, she has nothing to wonder about. And when there's nothing to wonder about, there's nothing to obsess over. Obsession lives in the space between your words, in the pauses you don't fill, in the texts you don't send, in the moments you say just enough and let her imagination do the rest. You don't do this by playing games. You do it by being centered, by understanding that your value doesn't come from proving yourself, but from letting her feel you, without needing to label everything. That subtle tension, it pulls her in, because she can't quite read you. And what she can't read, she keeps thinking about. Shift 2. Be the calm inside her chaos. Every woman has emotional storms, some louder than others, some hidden behind a perfect smile. But inside, she wants to feel grounded. She wants to feel safe, without having to be in control. The man she obsesses over isn't the one who reacts to her storms. It's the one who stands still inside of them. The one who doesn't flinch when she pulls back. The one who doesn't rush to fix her moods. The one who doesn't try to decode every change in tone or every dry reply. He just stays centered, grounded, unmoved, not cold, not careless, just anchored. Because when she realizes she can bring her chaos to you, and you don't collapse, that's when something deep locks in. Not just attraction, but trust. And trust is what obsession grows from. Shift 3. Protect your energy. The man she obsesses over doesn't throw his time around. He doesn't answer instantly. He doesn't show up whenever she snaps her fingers, and he definitely doesn't chase when she gets distant. Why? Because he respects his energy more than her attention. He shows up with presence, but only where it's earned. He doesn't offer 24/7 access. He doesn't break his own routines to be more available. He gives his attention like it's a currency, because it is. When a man knows what he's building, he doesn't let distractions break his focus, and a woman can feel that. She starts wondering, why isn't he trying harder? And then she realizes, because he doesn't need to. That's when she starts working to earn your attention. That's when obsession begins. Shift 4. Be felt more than you're understood. Most guys want to be understood, so they talk, they explain, they unpack everything. But the man she obsesses over, he doesn't talk to explain himself. He talks to express who he is. And sometimes he doesn't talk at all, because his presence says enough. The tone of his voice, the way he looks at her when she's talking, the way he holds his ground when she's testing him. She doesn't remember his explanations. She remembers his energy. She doesn't think, oh, that was a well-crafted sentence. She thinks, damn, I felt him. That's the man she replays in her head. That's the man who lingers. Shift 5. Own your absence, like you own your presence. The final shift? Know how to walk away without needing to announce it. Most men don't realize this. Your absence is more powerful than your words. If you've shown her enough presence to miss, you're not cold, you're not punishing, you're just gone. Peacefully, calmly, completely. No need to unfollow, no need to post quotes or prove anything. You just vanish from her orbit, and in that silence, she has to sit with what she lost. She remembers how grounded you felt, how different your energy was, how you never begged, never chased, never flinched. And suddenly, every guy she talks to now feels lighter, less rooted, less certain. And without saying a word, you've become the one she can't stop thinking about. Obsession isn't about attention, it's about energy. She won't obsess over the man who performs. She'll obsess over the man who makes her feel safe, drawn in, curious. She'll obsess over the man who holds mystery with confidence, who never explains his worth, because he already lives in it. And if you want to know the exact moment her mind starts spiraling over you, watch what happens when you stop trying to be impressive and start being felt. That's where everything shifts.